Hi guys, so my uploads have been all over the place, and that is because I've been doing a little bit of traveling lately, so I thought, what better time than to do a traveling video on 10 questions you need to ask yourself before traveling with a chronic illness. But before we get into this video, I want to know, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? My answer to that question is definitely New York City. There's so much theater and it just looks amazing, and it's somewhere that I would love to visit one day. So let me know what yours is. Number 1, why? Why do I want to go there? I think the weight of this question is heavier for us with chronic illness because the risk of us traveling is just at a higher point. It's all about prioritizing, really thinking, what do I really want to experience, and seeing if the risk is worth it for you. For me personally, the risk of traveling overseas is actually quite high. So I like to just travel around Australia doing mini trips because I still get fulfillment out of that, and the risk is actually quite lower. It's really up to you, so just have a good think about that. Number 2, who are you traveling with? I personally will always travel with someone, but I like to know that they're aware of my limitations. I also take comfort in the fact that they know what to do if something goes wrong with me. I have some awesome family and friends that I have no trouble traveling with because they understand that there'll be times where I will have to lay and rest in a hotel room and they're happy to go off and do their own thing. And they also know that sometimes I'm okay to do stuff with them. So make sure the person you're traveling with is well educated about your health and is okay with it. And no, I know not everyone will probably want to travel with someone who has a chronic illness, but the ones that are, you will have a great time with because you'll both be comfortable with the situation. Number 3, what will you be doing? When I go to plan a trip, I look at all the exciting things that I want to do and I want to do everything. But realistically, I can't do it all. So I like to plan and book in a couple of things that I really want to do. So when I'm there, I have plenty of opportunities to rest so I can enjoy those things that I've booked in to the max. And if I have extra energy between the times that I have off, I can then go and do some extra bonus stuff. But the thing is that I'm not overdoing it, so I can enjoy the things that I've got planned. Number 4, when are you traveling? When during the year are you traveling? I like to avoid winter at all costs because the flu season is just not a good mix with me. Number 5, where are you going? Learn about not just the city you're going to, but the accommodation as well. Do you need power adapters? I know I do, to sleep with a CPAP. If you get tired easily or can't walk a lot, do they have transportation from where you're staying to where you have to go? Learn about the city. Will there be crowds? Do you need to get extra vaccinations? Where's the closest medical center? Number 6, have I packed an extra 20% of drugs? So totally just made up that statistic. If you're staying overnight, pack an extra day's worth. If you're staying for a week, pack an extra 3 days worth, because you're going to run into situations that are unavoidable. Your flight might be delayed, your car might break down, or an opportunity might come up and you get to say yes because you are prepared. Like a really sexy man might walk up to you and ask you to marry him, and you can be like, okay, because I've got extra drugs. Do I have health insurance, and what's my plan B? It's awesome to think that your trip is going to be this amazing experience, and 99% of the time it will be. But there is that 1% where everything can turn to shit. So it's good to be prepared. See what the best health insurance is for you and that destination and get it. If you have a flare-up or have a turn, what are you going to do? Have a plan in place just in case. I mean, it could be something really simple, like if you're in a non-English speaking country, do you have a couple of phrases written down in the native language about your health? Number 8, will I be comfortable? I would absolutely love to backpack around the world, but it ain't possible. At the end of the day, my body can get quite uncomfortable, so having a comfortable environment can really help. What are those extra things you can bring on your trip to make you that extra bit comfortable? Is it a neck pillow and socks on the aeroplane? Is it making sure that you have private accommodation and your own bathroom? Because the last thing you want to do is fight a backpacker called Sven at 2 AM for the bathroom because he decided to drink too much alcohol and is now bringing it up, but you have a chronic bowel condition. Number 9, do I have time off before and after the trip? I always underestimate this one. Make sure you have some time off before the trip because you're going to want to rest your body and make sure you're super prepared for it. Then make sure you've got some time put aside for after the trip because let's face it, you're going to crash. Physically, I am wrecked after I travel and I just need to lay on the lounge for however long until I recover. But I can mentally crash too because when I'm away, all this amazing stuff is happening, I'm running on adrenaline, and then when I get home, home reality sinks in and I'm not feeling good because I've just used all my energy, and it can kind of drain you. So just be mindful of that. And lastly, number 10, do you have enough underwear? This is probably not a chronic illness thing, but more a Lauren thing, but I need to have fresh underwear. I overpack so much on the underwear front because if for some reason you can't shower or whatever, at least you have fresh underwear. So I have no idea if that was actually helpful or not, but if it was and you'd like to see more videos like this, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know. And please subscribe to this YouTube channel because yeah, I can't give a good reason right now, but I'm sure there could be one.